so ridiculous. Does it still work? Does it work okay? Alright, guys. Here we go. We're going to be launching in to our second episode of the Florencio files. Now, this madman down here in the bottom right is Florencio. He's a bit insane. And I don't just mean like a little bit. I don't mean like maybe he's got a bit of drool coming out of the corner of his mouth. We're talking full-blown fucking bananas. We're talking, shit. Like, we're talking fucking, oh god, what's his name? I'm having a mental blank right now. Shit. Jack Nicholson. We're talking Jack Nicholson. The Jack Nicholson grin. You guys know what I'm talking about, where he's like... That's like Florencio every fucking game he's ever playing. He's like... He's just got that fucking really sick grin on his face, like he's gonna do something messed up. So, in episode 1, we saw him build a nexus inside the Zerg's main base, recall a bunch of zealots and probes, and extract a little bit of rage from his opponent. Now, we always see him typing at the start to try and distract his game. He's spamming some love hearts, his probes over here. His opponent here, we're gonna call Anyang. For anyone who's an Arrested Development fan, since it's Korean characters, we don't actually know his name. We can't read that because I don't read Hangul. We're just going to call him Anyang and assume that's his name because we are morons. So Anyang up here is the blue Zerg player. He's had his nexus, his hatchery blocked by a pylon, so he's going to take his third. Of course, Florencio's cancelled the pylon, built a nexus, like the intelligent and refined human being he is. Florencio back at home is like, I've got a gateway, let's go for a forge. How about that? Gas is for losers. We've established that's Florencio's whole philosophy around StarCraft. Not a big fan of taking gases. He's just not that keen on it. He doesn't really like it all that much. So he's like, nah, let's do that. No touching. Indeed. Dude, I've got to rewatch Arrested Development. I haven't watched that in so long. Holy shit, that's such a good show, man. So we got some Zerglings on the way. This drone's come up and he's like, Anyang's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? What? Okay, Florencio's like, shit. I guess I'll build another pylon next to me. Pylon? Maybe? Are we just gonna recall to see this nexus? There's like, what, okay, there's a second zealot about to pop. You could drop another chrono, maybe get 3 zealots ready for the recall. He might just go with 2. Is he gonna do it? What's he gonna do? Florencio here, the absolute madman. Oh, that probe takes one for the team. These Zergans are like, get wrecked. Meanwhile, Anyang finally, Anyang's building more drones while there's an expansion at his base. I feel like fighting units might be advisable right now. Florencio recalls in his hit squad is like, get out of here, dickheads. The zealots and probes are gonna jump on that third. He's building cannons in the natural. And I think at this point, Anyang's like, shit, I probably should have built more Zerglings. Let's build some spine crawls. A roach warren would be incredible. But spines will do the job, you know. Your opponent's not really mining. He's even going to send some Zerglings to counterattack across the map. A zealot will intercept them. If they're both on A move, the Zerglings usually win, but they're slightly spread out. Let's see what happens. Whoa, nope, the zealot's on A move, gets a few hits. The Zerglings will now lose that fight. Probes and zealots are going to take this out. They get the cancel on the spine as well. This drone's like, oh shit. The broodlings come up, get a few nibbles on the... Oh, nice surround from Anyang on that zealot. Back at home, Zerglings here starting to go down. Florencio's microing that zealot like a boss. The cannons taking down the Zerglings as they come down the ramp one at a time. That pylon very weak, but... Back at home, Florencio Zealot, 4 kills strong. He's got like Zergling wings tucked into his belt as trophies. He's chopped off some of their little tentacles. He's got them notched on his shoulder pads and shit. He's like, I am the murderer of Zerglings. Thinks he's really fucking cool. To be fair, he's not that bad. Holy shit, Florencio, what are you doing? I thought you were a one resource kind of guy. I thought you'd never cheat on minerals. But apparently, when his opponent knows how to build spine crawlers, Florencio has an exception. So when against an opponent who builds spine crawlers, it doesn't count. It's like the different postcodes don't count rule or something. He's actually going to take gases. Now, sticking in Florencio style, I really hope he only uses it to make Dark Templar. If he makes anything other than Dark Templar, maybe Void Rays as well, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. I'm going to say, Florencio, you're letting me down, mate. You're playing too straight up. You're not allowed to do that. For now, he's going to pull probes to kill a hatchery. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but it's a very Florencio thing to do. So high five to you. You do you. You do you, Florencio. Let's kill that hatch. Why not? So these probes are like, okay, we cancelled your expo. Meanwhile, Anyang's like, I've got 4 Ravagers. You are so screwed, dude. Oh my god, there's no gas mining. There's nothing going on, dude. Florencio is so dead. Like, these Ravagers can just bust out whenever they feel like it. Let's see if Anyang knows how to micro. Let's see, that's like the only question. Oh my god. Zealots come forward and just get themselves killed. Oh no! Florencio! Florencio, no. Oh, the Ravagers actually, they should be using the high ground there and there to try and shoot down these cannons from afar. Looks like they're going to try and stand there. Ooh, that cannon's going to go down. More cannons trying to go down. Shield batteries behind, but they're going up a little bit late. These Ravagers are going to bust down another pylon. Florencio desperately trying to buy time. He's got no tech. He's got a gateway and a core. He does have gas now. What can he do with it, though? There's a hatch going up. Anyang is like, I'm gonna go, let's YOLO it. He's gonna go forward. If he can get rid of that pylon, he will break it. But no, the pylon's still alive and Florencio starts healing it at the last second. He swaps both shield batteries onto healing it. And as a result, he manages to heal it until this pylon's up. These cannons kill almost all of the Ravagers and Zerglings. And Florencio's next wave of cannons and batteries is finishing up. Anyang, you done goofed, dude. Holy shit, I can't believe Florencio actually hung on to that. He should be so dead right now. He still hasn't started any transition or tech right now, right? He's still deep in shit. Florencio is like, I better invest in cannons over here, because that's the important thing right now. And yeah, he's just building more roaches and Ravagers. I mean, he can still siege from these bits of high ground, but he's not really doing it. Anyang's shit scared right now. He's like, there's cannons and batteries. Oh no. Also, if he lands them right on this spot, right here, he can actually hit all 3. And with a single set of biles, take them all out. Ooh, Zerglings pop out and cancel the cannon. Nicely done here. Another 2 Zerglings are going to start. This guy's going to do a run around. Anyang, the micro god. It's like, you hold position. Ah, shit, the Zealot decided to fight anyway. I'm trying to tell Zealots not to, Zerglings not to find Zealots. It's like trying to tell your dog not to chase the postman. It's a physical impossibility. They just cannot exercise that level of restraint. Speaking of restraint, holy shit, he's got no chill. Anyang's like, Anyang, motherfucker, runs down the ramp. Ravager busts the pylon. Once again, not actually the only pylon busting that. Maybe not the best decision to focus on these structures, dude. Spreads his biles out across all 3. Not the brightest penny in the bunch, is he? He's a little bit panicked. He's a little bit afraid. Anyang's right now in Pressure Town. He's trying to micro the other side of the map, but there's 3 cannons up. I think this is a lost cause right now. Florencio's cannons are about to dick that hatchery harder than, I don't know, something in a porno. I don't actually have a good, like, simile. Not simile. What are you? Is it a simile? Yeah, it's a simile, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in school. I can't speak good, okay? Guys, donate money to send me to school so I can actually learn how to read and speak good words and make much sense. These Ravagers are going to run down the ramp. Anyang's like, fuck you, killed your front cannons, time to kick your ass, dickhead. Let's see if he knows how to cast Transfuse. He does, he heals them. 2 full hit point Ravager boys, 1 on half hit points. They're going to keep sieging this from the back. Meanwhile, his hatchery's gone down. Anyang's like, Anyang. And the recall goes down on the reverse. Florencio's like, alright, it's a lost cause. Let's give up that one. Let's recall elsewhere and go back and take the main base. Of course, remember, Anyang is still on 1 base as well. And the thing is, Florencio's main base is a lot fresher because he hasn't been mining from here. He's mined out the natural of Anyang, whereas Anyang's mineral patches are starting to run out. We've got one there that's literally about to disappear right now. It's gone. This one's going to disappear in a few seconds as well. Anyang's mining is going to fall, and he's losing even more Ravagers to these cannons. Holy shit, speaking of which, Florencio hasn't even given up the position. He actually got an Immortal out. An Immortal plus a couple shield batteries. Going to do pretty alright here. It's going to run forward, try to punish those Ravagers on the retreat. And looking pretty fly with his A-Done Immortal skin. Probably the best Immortal skin they've ever brought out, in my opinion. Look at those guns. Looking hot, man. Looking hot. So he's building some more cannons, some more battery boys. Florencio's like, I'm going to keep you contained. I've taken some gases back at home. I haven't started mining from them, but don't really need to. I've got 500 gas in the bank. This Immortal has fucking no fear at all. Not a lot of self-awareness. Decides to run up that ramp for a few moments before realizing it's an absolute suicide mission. This Spine Crawler running down the ramp, trying to root. Anyang's like, let's fucking go! He's going to jump on top of that. Tries to Corrosive Bile. Hits the probe, actually. But these shield batteries and that Immortal stutter stepping his way to safety. He's got the batteries! And he gets back there to the batteries, regens his shields and says, hey, there's only 3 of you left. You guys want to fight? Yeah, let's fight, eh? and decides to fucking kill him. The Ravagers are like, no, we'd rather not fight. Let's go kill some probes. That's the only sort of engagement we want to take. And the Immortal's like, all right, back off. That's all right, no worries. Let's build another one. We've got more roaches on the way. There's a hatchery building in the main base. Okay. I guess he wants some more lava to spend his absolute lack of money because he hasn't injected his one base in the last 17 minutes. Meanwhile, a couple of Zerglings do make it into the main base. The probes of Florencio are panicking. Then they kind of realize, wait, there's 23 of us and there's 3 of them. Maybe we could actually win this fight. Ravager comes in, though, is going to cause a bit of a pain as well. Florencio recalls the red hit point Immortal. Him and the probe's going to come off the line and they're going to clean this up. Easy peasy, probey squeezy. Probey love you long time? Probey squeezy? I don't even know. Apparently you can get a special massage from the probe if you know the password. That Immortal knows the password. He's just defended their lives. They're going to be very grateful. Oh yes. Apparently probes capable of many things other than mining minerals. I just found that out with you guys. Meanwhile, there's a Stargate up. This game's fucking insane. I don't know about you guys, but my brain's overloading as much as my fucking camera work is. Yeah. Let's take a breath. The Florencio files continuing to deliver some very special levels of entertainment here. This is kind of special. I like it. Cannon does go down. Still got one Immortal boy there. Oh god, what did I just press? I think I just pressed back 10 seconds. My bad. Accidental mishit on my hotkey. Meant to press V for vision. Florencio loses that cannon, but the Immortal comes forward, and we are going to see that Observer come up. He's going to be able to push back the creep. The Immortal can fight them from there. He's like, okay, get rid of these dirty tumors, kill those two. Apparently tumors are armored. I never even realized that because the Immortal one-shots them. Yeah, they are. They're actually armored. Cool, I learnt a new thing. Those Ravagers still looking for an angle. Meanwhile, the Void Rays, yeah. All right, Florencio getting his Void Ray on to follow up this Immortal. Still only one Immortal trying to fight like 8 Ravagers. But shield battery is pretty good. He's going to overcharge the Void Ray to get 0 bonus damage versus the non-armored Queens and Ravagers. Why not? He just wants to slow the movement speed of the Void Ray. Just for the lulls, the Immortal comes forward. If you can get rid of the Queens and the Void Rays will win. They will be able to overpower this. Corrosive Bile's going down, but he's too good with the micro. The shield batteries just keep healing. Florencio's like, I think this might be checkmate, dude. Oh no, the Zergling wraparound. The Immortal goes down. Anyang says, like, finally, I freaking killed a unit. Yes, yes. He feels so happy about that. He's going to rejoice for like weeks on end. More Corrosive Biles trying to land. Oh no! The Immortal and the Void Ray taking some big hits. Florencio there, a little bit too busy, I don't know, macroing his 20 probe economy, I guess. Queuing up another Immortal and a Void Ray. Loses that Void Ray too! Florencio, what are you looking at? How are you losing these units? You've got nothing else to pay attention to. He's going to start chrono boosting his next single Immortal and Void Ray. Apparently Florencio likes it when things are kind of close. Wants to give his opponent that little glimmer of hope, just so it's ever more devastating when he actually fucking dies. I mean, Anyang's bleeding out on the floor right now, but if Florencio keeps wasting units, who knows, maybe this base will actually get up mining. Get up a Queen, some drones. He's building a Hydra Den right now in the back. These Queens, more than a match for that Void Ray. The Void Ray's like, I'm gonna hold position and just stare at you. Yeah, you're the first ones to back away. I'm a real fucking badass Void Ray. Oh my god. Florencio got here off the back of his sick plays, but they didn't really involve a lot of micro. I'm gonna take a guess and assume he hasn't had too much micro. It's mostly building Nexus and A-moving Zealots, but not really dodging Corrosive Bile so much, because he's struggling a little bit. We've got a Hydra Den finished, there's a frigging Spire done. Thankfully, Anyang is not really droning this base yet, so he doesn't have that much going for him. He's gonna build a Baneling Nest as well. He says, I've got a 12 probe economy, 12 drone economy. I need to build one of every unit. I think that's how I'm gonna win this game. Oh, Anyang tries to Corrosive Bile his own weakened Ravager. He quickly says, no, stop that, don't bully him just because he's weaker than you. Still no Warp Prism to hot pick up these Immortals, kind of hilarious that Florencio hasn't tried to use that, but oh my god, that's a lot of cannons. You don't want to break that, Mr. Anyang. These Immortals starting to chew their way through these Ravagers. There's only so many left. Mutas could be a threat though. There's 800 gas. The problem for Anyang is he's got piss all mineral mining and he's got no bloody minerals right now. He's not actually got the income, so he's built like 7 tech structures and a bunch of random hydras and drones and doesn't actually have the income. Florencio, please tell me you play this game with like 600 ms delay, because there is no excuse for getting hit by this many biles in one games. He's actually in chat right now. He says, guys, I'm a mad scientist, okay? I'm not about the muscles, the micro. I'm more about the strategies, the big decisions, the science. We're going to hope that Florencio, I don't know, lives on Antarctica or some island in the middle of nowhere, because, yeah, we're hoping he's got some latency. Otherwise, he doesn't have a lot of excuses for this showing of impressive micro. He is building a fleet beacon, though. So, okay, why not? His probe's finally going to come over and say, that's why you haven't left this game yet. Shit. You've actually got an expansion. These Immortals are going to go walkabout. Gonna go see what they can kill. He's still just building Immortals, nothing else. Of course, the Hydra tech, the Spire tech, and the Baneling tech has led Anyang to the glorious conclusion that spending his little minerals on Zerglings is the right decision. I'm not really sure what's going on in Anyang's brain right now, but I'm gonna say there might be a little bit of spaghetti upstairs. Not the most logical decision-making process going on. He's a little bit haywire. Shit's going a bit messy. He's like, let's keep just running down this ramp. Let's not build those 12 Mutalisks I have enough gas for. Meanwhile, his expansion's getting royally dicked. The single Ravager Queen and Zerglings are going to try and overwhelm. They might actually be able to do it. The Zerglings don't take a lot of damage. One Immortal goes down. The other one's taking big damage as well. Oh shit, Florencio done goofed. Yet another 2 Immortals fall. But it's okay, because he's built a Tempest? You fucking piece of shit, Florencio. How much can you taunt your opponent? Oh my god. A single Corruptor starts up. I don't know what I'm watching right now, guys. This is... No! He gets his Tempest hit by like 5 corrosive piles. The level of micro here, when you have literally nothing to focus on but your 2 units, is unprecedented. I have never, ever seen anything as gloriously terrible as Florencio's micro in this game. I love that he's in chat, able to watch this without feeling uncomfortable. He's like, you know, that is pretty bad, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to keep sending these replays to Big. Because I have no shame. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Dude. 2 more Immortals gonna go over there. They're gonna take out that base. Anyang has had enough. He says, Anyang very much. Anyang, thank you very much. I'm out of here. Get fucked. Your Tempests. Take your Tempests and shove them up your ass. We're gonna translate his thoughts, even though he didn't type anything in chat. We all know that's what he was thinking. And so concludes the 2nd episode of the Florencio Files, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one, because I certainly did. Holy shit. That was the dumbest thing I've ever watched.